Do you ever wish you could use your fancy camcorder, even your DSLR, to stream live to Facebook, YouTube, even Periscope? Well, now you can, using this cool little box that lets you connect whatever video camera you want and use it like a webcam. In this video, I'm sharing everything you need to know about the Blackmagic design Ultrastudio mini recorder. Let's go. Hey, this is Leslie Samuel here from BecomeAblogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. And yes, I love live video. I'm especially a huge fan of Facebook Live, and I've been testing out a ton of stuff on the platform. Now, there's one thing that I've been doing and getting a lot of questions about lately, and that's stepping up the video quality of my live streams. Now, I do this by connecting a camcorder or even a DSLR to my laptop, and that takes the quality to the next level. The difference is huge. I'm talking about a difference in a live stream that looks like this, and one that looks like this. Now, wouldn't you want to look that sexy? Well, I mean, not as sexy as my wife. I mean, come on, that's obviously not humanly possible. What I'm talking about is the video quality. Now that I can help you with. Stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane. Now, there are a bunch of ways that you can actually do this using very expensive equipment that can literally cost you thousands of dollars. But if you're looking for something simple and affordable, that's where this little fancy box comes into play. It's the Blackmagic design Ultrastudio mini recorder. You know, I wish they would contact me before coming up with these long names. But anywho, now the first thing to notice is that you have two inputs. You have an SDI input and an HDMI input. Now, you can only use one of these at a time, and you're probably wondering what the difference is. If you're anything like me, you will never use the SDI input. This allows you to use, very professional and expensive cameras that allow you to run cables a length of like up to 300 feet. Now, unless you're doing some major events, you can just act as if that doesn't even exist. For my needs, and most likely for yours, the HDMI, that's just fine. It's more for the consumer to prosumer market. You can use cables up to 50 feet in length. Now, that's a lot of feet. I mean, I only got 2 feet, and that's good. Man, that was a corny joke. But seriously, HDMI is good unless you have this huge, ginormous studio. On the other end, you're gonna see that we have a Thunderbolt connection, which is pretty sweet because that's a solid connection. Right next to the Thunderbolt port, you'll notice that there's a small little tiny hole. This actually lights up when you plug it in, just to give you that assurance that everything is plugged in right. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any cable, so you'll have to buy your own Thunderbolt cable and the right HDMI cable for your camera. When you get the mini recorder, you'll need to download some software from the Blackmagic design website. The main one you should care about is the desktop video setup program. That's where you can control the input that you're gonna use. When you first set everything up, it's gonna default to the SDI input. And as I mentioned before, you're gonna be using the HDMI. It's easy to switch it. All you gotta do is click on this little icon and select HDMI input, and you are good to go. Now that you've done that, you can use whatever system that you use for going live and just select this as a webcam. Whether you're using OBS or Wirecast or just going live directly from your browser, you can simply select the Blackmagic Ultrastudio mini recorder as your webcam, and you're good to go. It's that simple. Oh, and if you want to get even fancier and have like 2 cameras, well, just get 2 mini recorders, of course. Now, there's something important that you have to know. This is gonna work well if the camera that you're using has a clean HDMI signal. If it doesn't, all those details that you normally see on your LCD screen, yeah, that's gonna be in your live broadcast, and that's no good. That's why this is going to work best with a camcorder, because those generally have a clean HDMI signal out. With a DSLR, the chance that you're going to have a clean HDMI output is very slim. Now, to work around this, I had to install a free firmware add-on to my Canon 60D. It's called Magic Lantern, and it allows me to clear the screen so that you don't see all that additional stuff in my live stream. But unfortunately, my camera actually shuts off after about 30 minutes. So if I want to go live for longer than that, I'm gonna have some problems. The mini recorder is available on Amazon for $137.75 at the time that I'm recording this. It may or may not be different when you're watching this video. Oh wait, one more important thing that you have to know. There's another device that looks exactly like the mini recorder, and that's the Ultrastudio mini monitor. That is not what you want to get. It does something completely different. So get the recorder and you'll be good to go. You can find out more about the mini recorder by going to becomeablogger.com/mini recorder or clicking on the link in the description. All right, that's it for this video. If you like this video and you want more like it, make sure to hit the like button and then subscribe to this channel. It's the best way to stay up to date on all of my latest content. That's it. This is Leslie Samuel here from becomeablogger.com, where we're changing the world one blog at a time. And until next time, take care and God bless.